TJ is the tone setter for our team on the defensive end, and one of the things he does well, and you try to get your guys to accept their roles, and he accepts his role to the utmost as far as making sure that he get other guys in place on the defensive end. He's one of the better defensive players in the conference, and with him playing hard every day and all the young kids that we have, he's allowing those guys to grow and understand what it takes to win at this level. Well, one of the things we've been lacking the last 2 years, since I've taken over, is leadership. That's one of the things that, Craig's was here all summer. We've been communicating, been having conversations, and he's not a young guy no more. He's one of the upperclassmen. He's a junior, with this young team, and he's embracing taking more leadership role for this young team. So if we can get that from Craig's, it's going to help our kids grow a little faster, But one of the things we do have this year is talent. Now we just need that leadership to help these kids grow and understand what it takes to win at this level. Well, the point guard position is the most important position in basketball, just like football. If you don't have a quarterback, it doesn't matter what you have around you. The thing about Terry Nash, the number one thing is he's a winner. He won a state championship in high school. He was player of the year in his conference. He won 4 conference championships in high school, and he's tough. When at the point guard position, you want somebody who can lead your team offensively and defensively, because that's where it starts at. It starts with your point guard. And when you have a good point guard, you have a chance to have a successful season. So he's going to be able to do a lot of things. He's going to create baskets for other guys on our team. Also, he's going to be able to create baskets for ourselves. You want those easy baskets, because this is a tough league, and every team in this league is defensive minded. Well, the thing about Scooter Johnson, what he really adds to our team is talent. At this level, you can be the best coach in America. You could be Mike Krzyzewski. Mike Krzyzewski is successful because he got Jimmys and Joes, okay? They always say it ain't the X's and O's, it's about Jimmys and Joes. And Scooter's a big-time talent. I mean, you play at Kent State. They go to the NCAA tournament every year. And, he was playing a little bit limited minutes, but he's playing behind Player of the Year of the MAC Conference. So he wanted more minutes, and he wanted to, be able to prove himself, and he thought the GLIAC, conference is a Division I conference as far as terms of talent. But this is a kid who can score inside, he can score outside, he's athletic, and he's a tough kid. So in terms of, being up to par with other teams in his conference talent-wise, he helps us match up against those teams. Well, think about Matt Iverson and Stephen Pelkoffer. I got 2 of the top 50 players in the state of Wisconsin. Matt came out 21st best player. Stephen was the 20th best player out of the state. Rankings don't mean anything, but at the same time, these are just 2 talented kids that we got steals. Matt Iverson should be playing Division I basketball right now. He decided, he's 3 hours away from home. He's a kid who can score inside, soft touch, great feet. He's a kid that can go outside and pick and pop, make jump shots. The sky's the limit for that kid. Steve Pelkoffer, I mean, we're talking about bringing another talented guard to go with Terry and Quentin Calloway, a kid who's in the gym 24/7. He's rubbed off on our kids already. I mean, I got to slow him down. I told him, don't burn yourself out, Stephen. The team called him the machine. The machine. And it's a reason. If we have sprints, he leads us in sprint. He's the first guy in the gym, last guy in the gym, leaving practice. Stephen's here on the weekends shooting. If you come by, you believe he's got the gun out, hearing the ball, bouncing in the gym. That's Stephen Pelkoffer. And he's just a talented, athletic kid that's going to add great ability to the guard position for us. Well, just the ultimate, kids who play hard. One of the things, the 2 things we wanted to establish in this program, of course, we wanted to bring talent. But second of all, we wanted to build a foundation of having a blue-collar work ethic. We wanted kids to, hey, if we're going to win, we're going to dive for loose balls. We're going to take charges. We're going to rebound the ball. We're going to defend. Those are all tough things. Nobody wants to do that. Everybody's wanting to shoot shoot threes and dunk. But if the foundation of any good team is the little things, the intangible things, the hustle things. Spencer Huss and Joe Simon brings us the intangible things that you have to win, you know, at this level. You know, every good team have a foundation of, you know, hey, we're going to rebound, we're going to play defense, we're going to take charges. You know, this day, kids are soft. I mean, kids, you know, every kid gets a trophy, every kid gets a certificate, nobody gets cut at the 7th and 8th grade level. And they have old school mentality. They have, you know, the 60s and 70s mentality, you know, wearing the old Chuck Taylors with no support, twist your ankle, I'm ready to play. If I break my ankle, I'm ready to play. And, you know, that's one of the things we're trying to bring to this program, not only talent, but building a foundation of playing tough and doing the little things and intangible things. And those are the things that Joe Simon and Spencer Huss is bringing to our ball club, and it's going to rub off on their teammates. Well, you know, it's funny because the fans always, it's funny about this conference, the GLIAC conference. You know, people think I'm not familiar with the GLIAC. You know, I coached at Central State, which was independent, and we played a lot of the teams in this conference. It's one of the top 2 or 3 conferences in the country. I mean, 2 of the national champions in the last 3-4 years have came out of our region. So I'm pretty familiar. You know, it's not a given league. You know, one of the things is night in and night out, you got to play. It's the Big East of Division II basketball. You can't take a night off. So you got to be mentally tough to play in this league. And what we wanted to do is try to get those type of kids that can play at this level and help us win the GLIAC championship. And I think in our 3rd year, we're starting to get that type of talent. First 2 years, I knew we would struggle as we continue to build. Now I think we at that stage where now we can compete night in and night out. And so we look forward to the season and looking forward to the GLIAC conference.